Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new Pokemon game that has launched on Nintendo Switch, that being Pokemon Unite. Now obviously the game has come out and it is free to play, and loads of people have been really enjoying the game and playing it so far, but there is a really big criticism of the game, and that is the way it's monetized. Now, if you don't know, the game is kind of somewhat pay to win, and a lot of fans don't really like that, and I understand why. It doesn't really make that much sense. But yeah, the game does seem to be kind of pay to win in the sense of you level up your characters, and to give these characters extra moves, you actually have to pay to get the different tickets to then unlock different things. And you can do this, but it takes a lot of grinding. And because of that, people are choosing to obviously pay to level up their characters. Now, what a lot of people would have wanted with Pokemon Unite would be something like maybe if the game used cosmetic skins instead of actually doing something like that. Obviously everything is very sort of skill based in the game. Everything goes on the moves of the characters, and I get free to play games have got to make money, but at the same time I think people would have expected maybe just some kind of cosmetics to make that money as well. The argument people are making here is that the game is skill based, and because of that it doesn't really add the skill back into the game, if that makes sense. Now, to play the game, obviously you have to also be good at the game, but if different Pokemon have different stats, then it kind of makes the playing field unfair. If somebody wants to, they could pay for a really strong Pokemon, and therefore they've got an advantage while playing online, and that kind of ruins the game and kind of makes the game pay to win. That's where the controversy is coming here. I don't think people are complaining about the game being free or that the game's being monetized. It's the fact that if you wanted to, you could pay to get a more powerful character and therefore win more just because you've decided to pay more, and therefore the game is kind of unfair and kind of unbalanced, and that's why people don't like it. Now, in terms of the game itself, I personally really like the game, to be honest. The way you obviously move around, and it's very different, and it looks great. Runs great, and it does seem a very good game. It's made by Tencent as opposed to the Pokemon Company. But again, the issue is, why play the game if somebody else could just pay and get a more powerful Pokemon? Now, I know, obviously, I think this was designed as a mobile game first and foremost, so that makes sense for it to be a mobile game, and it is coming to mobile in September. But for this to launch on Switch, and for the prices are so high for the gems and then the tickets. And another thing as well with the game, the way they've converted the gems and the tickets is also really confusing. It's not just a simple, you buy one sort of currency, you have to buy one currency and then change it into another within the game, so you don't realise how much you're spending. And the whole thing just kind of seems a little bit off. Now, I know this game is made by Game Freak, made by Tencent, but this isn't really right. I don't really agree on how this is being monetized. I don't agree on how they've really made this game. I feel like this game would have been great as a full £50 game. It would have been really fun, and to see those updates keep coming to the game is great to see. I'm glad they're supporting the game, but I feel like a lot of people will drop out of this game. Of course, MOBAs are really popular. League of Legends is free, and that's really popular. But I feel like the mistake they've made is that sort of balance of not being able to progress in the game, not having that feeling of the skill getting better because you're just paying to get better. That's where they've ruined the game, and that's why people are annoyed. And it's a shame because this game really needs a community to get behind it. Now, if the game was free to play and it was cosmetic, something like Fortnite or Rocket League, regardless of how much you put into the game, how much money you put into the game, it doesn't matter. The skill is still a skill. You don't need the skins to be good at the game. They still have big communities, and I feel like with this new Pokemon Unite game, I feel like the community might die off because people are going, oh well, I've just played a match and everybody else have more powerful Pokemon. There's nothing I can do. It's unfair. I'm not playing the game again. And because it's online, it needs that community to keep it going. No amount of updates is really going to change things. And the thing is, they can't even go and change it now. It's too late. They can't backtrack now because the game's already out and people are already spending money within the game. I just feel like this game could have been way better, and the potential that the game had could have been way better if they'd have just, used cosmetics. Maybe even had a battle pass. There is kind of like a little battle pass in the game, but a battle pass for cosmetics, that would have been a way better idea than making all of the DLC and all of the purchases big, powerful things for each Pokemon, and make it a thing where, the DLC and the in-game currency works as a pay-to-win model. I feel like the pay-to-win model was the worst decision they could have made for the game, and it has kind of ruined the game in my opinion. What's frustrating about this is, though, the game is really good in terms of its gameplay. I really like it. It's really fun. You have to defeat different Pokemon, and then you get the Pokeballs and you score them in the goal. Very fun gameplay, but it's just been ruined by that monetization mechanic that they really shouldn't have implemented within the game. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this, everybody. Are you going to buy some DLC for Pokemon Unite. Have you tried Pokemon Unite? What's everyone's thoughts and opinions on this? I want to see your thoughts down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because it does help us out, and I'll see you in another video. Cheers for watching.